Hello and welcome to all you Aquarians. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for October 2015, one of my favorite months of the year for 2015. Why? Because it's been a long time ago that there was such a positive transit, that there was such positive energy in the sky, reflecting that for us it's also positive for all of us, and for you in a particular area of your chart, of course, and I'm going to be talking about that. Now, what is really positive is that the Mars, the planet of action, the planet of your drive, the planet of your ego, of your intentions, of starting new things, is connected to Jupiter. It's like almost the whole month that that this aspect, you will feel that. Jupiter is the planet of meaningfulness, it's the planet of expansion, it's the planet of confidence. So when you join these two together, it's something very powerful already. Now it becomes even more powerful when it trines Pluto. A trine means a positive energy flow between the Mars and the Jupiter, and between Pluto, the planet of transformation, and the planet of power and strength. So for all of us, something very powerful is going on. For all of us, something long-term is going on that will have long consequences and transformational consequences. For you Aquarians, the emphasis is on the 8th house. You already had in September, if you are watching this, it's in September, a new moon in that area, in the 8th house. And now it will be a crowded house, with Mars there, Jupiter there, Venus there, and trining with Pluto in Capricorn in your 6th house. So, in your 12th house, Capricorn. So what does it mean? These are very hidden houses, and hidden, it's not always bad. Hidden, it just means that it's not so in your face. For instance, a positive thing of the 8th house is heritages. You know, when you get something from someone, an uncle or I don't know, who died, you're not going to spread that out, are you? So that's why we call it, you know, the 8th house is a bit more hidden. And so the positive things that can occur for you is, for instance, heritages. Is, for instance, anything that has to do with joint finances. So if you are in a relationship, maybe you get money from your loved one, through your loved one. Maybe they get a promotion. Maybe there is the resources that you share. Maybe you sell a house, and because of that, there is money coming your way. Maybe you are rearranging your insurances. That's also 8th house. So this is a very, very basic level, but could be the case, especially with Venus. Venus there through the 8th house attracts money from other people. Insurances, tax refunds, hopefully, you never know. So things like that. That's on, because it's a money house. It's a money house, the 8th house. On other levels, for other people, it will have to do with intimacy. So there's definitely also opportunity for more intimacy, for more feeling that you are connected with someone special. And on this, especially when there was so much activity in the 7th house lately, in the house of relationships, now it's very intimate. It's more, you feel understood. You feel the value of others going, other people value you with having so much positive aspect in your 8th house. And be open to that, appreciate that, see that as well, that other people can help you, and let other people help you out in some sort of way. It doesn't always have to be money, but in their particular way. Having Pluto in the 12th house is also showing that, and in connection with that 8th house, that deep psychological patterns, there can be some sort of breakthrough. Maybe for some people who have addictions, there is a breakthrough. There is something new, that you start something new, and you benefit from that, and off you go. Or for others, it will have to do with old patterns that people do and that they didn't know that they were doing and that were very undermining. There is now a possibility to battle that, because battle is Mars. Mars is the battle. And Pluto is like powerful. You've got the tools now to battle it. You know, sometimes we want to battle, but nothing is happening. but now it seems like you have the tools to do so, which is very nice for Aquarians as well to have that possibility in your life. So battling anxiety, battling fears, imaginative fears mostly, because the 8th house is a house of when fears occur, they're mostly not real. They're mostly and it doesn't mean to say that there's this, oh, it's not real, it's not, don't fear, don't have fear. That it's not that kind of energy, because that's not going to help. But there are some practical things there that are helping you now, because it's in Virgo. It's the sign of the practical person, you know, being in a practical way. So you can learn a lot on a very deep psychological level about yourself, about the occult, about the metaphysical side of life, about life and death. And that gives you more peace in a way, and you can transform your karma, or you can transform old patterns that you've heritated from your family, bad habits, for instance. It's a good time now to start to battle that. It's a good time to start as well, because that's the Mars and the Jupiter energy in that 8th house. Now, last thing is that Mercury goes direct in a fellow air sign. So for you, the Mercury, hopefully for you it wasn't that bad, because it was in a fellow air sign, the Mercury retrograde. So you had it in your 9th house. Was it the 9th house? Yes, you had it in your 9th house. So it could have been, because the 9th house is an intellectual house. It's the house of the mind. It's the higher mind. It's the house of the divine. It's the house of travel, higher learning, publishing. Maybe there was some stagnation there last month in September, and now things go forwards, especially around the 9th to 10th of October, things go forwards again. Travel as well, if you want to do long distance travel with Mercury in the 9th, it's better to travel the later part of the month, the last week of the month, if you can do that, of course. But it's already good when Mercury starts going direct again, for not having delays or something like that. So that's not bad, but it's annoying. And a lot of your mind is also with maybe with studies, maybe with connecting with people from abroad, with travel, with publishing, with your opinion and your vision. You should have, over the past couple of weeks during September, maybe you've traveled a lot, and it was, you've gained some real insights there, because the Mercury was slowing down and retrograde and all of that. So it's as I said, Mercury trines your sign in Aquarius, so it wasn't bad for you in general when I do these general horoscopes. And it's a good time to learn something new, to study something new, to learn a new language. So yes, for Aquarians, it's quite positive. And I would say go for it. Enjoy this very powerful month. Be open for the power that comes to you through the kind of deep psychological waters of the 8th and the 12th house. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me, for booking readings and sharing my videos. And see you next month. Bye-bye.